Honolulu Councilman Tom Berg has been under fire for his outburst before city committees and neighborhood boards. And tonight he again spoke his mind before the community and the neighborhood board in Kapolei. But as KITV4's Paul Drews reports, the councilman did it in a much different way.
Tom Berg waited patiently for his turn to talk about trash, roads, and yes, even rail for West Oahu. But there were no rants or raves. Instead, a kinder, gentler Tom took to the microphone.
I don't want to be doing all the barking at City Hall. I want to work with you. And I've decided that it's best that I tone it down a bit.
Some residents and board members noticed the difference in his demeanor. Some even missed the councilman's passion over the important issues.
You really are the spokesman for the people, and that means a little bit of combativeness. So don't be too afraid to be combative. You've done a good job. People really do like you.
But according to Berg, people were concentrating too much on that passion and not enough on the message of looking at all the options for rail.
I accept the criticism, and I'm not going to argue that what they're witnessing is that there's always a way to be more efficient, to be more productive.
Berg says he reacted like many other residents react when they're not allowed to be heard by government officials.
I don't see myself actually as a part of government. I still see myself at the picnic table, at the dinner table, saying there's a better way. Why can't they do this? Why can't they do that?
The councilman also candidly talked about his confrontation with police and security after attending President Obama's dinner for dignitaries at the Halikoa during APEC. He admits he had a few drinks and an argument ensued when he wasn't allowed back in to retrieve his lost cell phone. But it was simply because federal agents didn't know who he was.
I guess I've learned one heck of a lesson here, that I am a council member, like it or not, I am. And, eyes are upon me. And my level of conduct has to be more reserved.
Berg also said now instead of fighting to make his voice heard at various city venues, he'll instead host his own event to bring people together to talk about the various options for rail. That meeting will be held next Tuesday evening at the Mission Memorial Auditorium next to Honolulu. Paula?